This is a Singer Spartan sewing machine made in Great Britain sometime between the 1959 and 1961. This is a stripped down version from the Singer 99K. The 99Ks were made a little bit earlier, and with the Spartan made later. And you will notice the Spartan machine is rather plain compared to the 99K. And the Spartan doesn't have a light in the back. It looks rather plain, but actually it's a good sewing machine. It has very good power and is very smooth. This is a 3/4 size sewing machine, so it's small. I'll show you how big it is. The bed of the sewing machine is only 12 inches long. And it's about 6.5 inches wide. From the needle plate to the top, it's just about 8 inches tall. This is the stitch length regulator, and this machine also can do reverse sewing. And the model number is 192K. This particular sewing machine is in the custom-built cabinet. Most of these 3/4 size sewing machines come in a carrying case. So this is a little bit unusual when you see 3/4 size machines in a cabinet. The front of the cabinet is a pivotal drawer. You can keep some small accessories. And this is pretty much it. The Singer Spartan 192K. Now I'll show you how to wind the bobbin. You put a spool of thread here, and you bring it over here, just like how you thread your sewing machine. Hooking it to a little wire hook. Bring it down to the right, over here. Bring it under. You wrap it around like this. In this manner. Now bring it up. Get your bobbin. Thread it. Pull up the thread. Okay. Put it in there. Straighten up the thread. Make sure everything is still in place. Now, push it down. Now the winding tire is making contact with the hand wheel. You need to disengage the needle by holding onto the big wheel. With your right hand, turn the stop motion knob toward yourself to loosen it up. Okay. Hold on to the tail. Now I can step on the foot pedal. Once you have a little bit of thread on your bobbin, you can cut the tail and continue to wind. Once you have enough thread, you just cut it. Bring it back up. Pull out the bobbin. Now, remember to re-engage the needle by turning the stop motion knob clockwise. Tighten it up. So now the needle will go up and down again when you turn the hand wheel. Now you're done. This Spartan sewing machine uses a drop-in bobbin class 66. The hook is a horizontal oscillating hook. Dropping it in is very easy, especially if you're a beginner. I'm trying to get a bit closer to show you how to put the bobbin into the bobbin case. You hold on to the tail of the thread. You put it in. You pull it through, the thread through the first slot right here. Right here. And you pull it up and you bring it out to the second slot. Right there. And now your bobbin is in place. If you need to take the bobbin out, all you have to do is press on the silver tab. It will raise the bobbin up so you'll be able to grab it. Use your fingers. Now I'll show you how to pick up the bobbin thread. One more thing about this bobbin area that you should know is that you see that little piece of red felt over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Do you see that? Right there. Don't pull it out. This is your oil wick. This is where you applied oil for the bobbin area. If you pull it out, you will have a really hard time to replace it. So just leave it alone. I have just shown you how to thread this Spartan sewing machine. Start it from here, over here, wrap it around and under, bring it up, pull the thread over the check spring under this L-shaped metal. Bring it back up, thread it through here with the take-up lever in the highest position from right to left. Bring it down to the face plate. There's another small hook there. You just pull it from behind it and you pull it to the front and we'll snap it in. And the next one is the wire hook down here. Is to pull it from the front, slide it in, and then you thread the needle from left to right. Now let's take up the bobbin thread. Normally you don't have to leave the slide plates open when you pick up the bobbin thread. I'll leave it open so you can see the action. You put your top thread, pull it backward between the two little toes. With one hand, holding onto the tail of the top thread. Gently, you don't have to pull very hard. Okay? Oh, I want to make sure this thread is in right there. Okay? The bobbin thread has to be in the proper place. Now, holding onto your top thread, you turn your hand wheel towards yourself, and with one full rotation, you see the needle goes down and back up. Now see what happened. You pull with your left hand. Now the bobbin thread is up.